Welcome to Middle Ground Media, where news is delivered without an agenda. In today's coverage, Segment 1, the political resurgence of Imran Khan. Imran Khan's ascent, fall, and resurgence in Pakistani politics underscore a remarkable narrative shaped by his adept use of social media, and the disillusionment of the youth with traditional power structures. Amidst a crackdown on media freedom, Khan's party leveraged TikTok for campaigning and virtual rallies, bypassing conventional barriers. His incarceration saw the innovative use of AI to simulate his speeches, rallying support against the economic downturn and entrenched political dynasties. The recent election victory of Khan's party, despite military opposition and his imprisonment, marks a pivotal shift in Pakistan's political landscape. It challenges the long-standing influence of the military and highlights the power of youth mobilization and digital platforms in shaping modern politics. This development not only signifies a new chapter for Pakistan's democracy, but also poses questions about the future relationship between civilian governance and military oversight in a nation at a crossroads. Segment 2, Farmers' Protest in India, a March for Rights. In a significant display of dissent, thousands of Indian farmers are marching towards Delhi, reigniting the call for assured prices for their crops. This movement comes after the intense protests in 2020 against agricultural reforms, which saw a year-long encampment at Delhi's borders. Despite the repeal of the contentious laws, farmers argue that their principal demands remain unaddressed. Delhi has fortified its borders to prevent the protesters' entry, reflecting the government's apprehension of a repeat of 2020's standoff. The Farmers' March, occurring months before the general elections, underscores the persistent struggle for equitable agricultural policies in India. It highlights the critical role of the agricultural sector in the Indian economy, and the ongoing debate over the government's role in ensuring the welfare of its farmers. Segment 3, Paris prepares for the 2024 Olympics with a new venue. Paris is gearing up for the 2024 Summer Olympics with the inauguration of the Adidas Arena, the first and only purpose-built venue for the Games. Located in one of Paris's less affluent neighborhoods, the arena symbolizes a commitment to revitalizing local communities and hosting a sustainable Olympics. The venue, constructed amidst challenges, including material shortages due to global events, represents a significant milestone in Paris's Olympic preparations. It reflects the city's readiness to welcome the world, and its dedication to leaving a lasting positive impact on local communities through sports and infrastructure development. The Adidas Arena stands as a testament to the transformative power of international events like the Olympics in fostering urban renewal and global unity through sportsmanship. Segment 4, Europe contemplates defense independence amid NATO criticisms. The criticism by former President Donald Trump regarding NATO's defense commitments has sparked a renewed debate in Europe about its military reliance on the United States. Trump's remarks on conditional protection for NATO members who fail to meet defense spending targets have underscored the long-standing issue of European defense spending. This situation presents Europe with a strategic dilemma: to continue relying on American military support or to bolster its own defense capabilities. The debate highlights the need for Europe to navigate its security arrangements amidst changing global dynamics, and the potential implications of U.S. foreign policy shifts. As Europe grapples with these challenges, the future of transatlantic defense relations and the integrity of NATO's collective security commitment remain critical considerations. Segment 5, Israeli forces conduct hostage rescue in Rafah amid controversy. The Israeli military's announcement of the successful rescue of 2 hostages in Rafah has brought international attention to the ongoing conflict in Gaza. The operation, which resulted in significant casualties and damage, has raised concerns about the humanitarian impact of military actions in densely populated areas. The rescue mission underscores the complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, where military objectives often intersect with civilian lives, leading to widespread suffering. As the international community calls for restraint and a peaceful resolution to the conflict, the events in Rafah highlight the urgent need for diplomatic efforts to address the underlying issues fueling the violence. The situation serves as a stark reminder of the human cost of conflict, and the importance of pursuing peace and security for all involved parties. Segment 6, Pope Francis and Argentina's President Milei forge unexpected bond. Argentina's President Javier Milei's recent audience with Pope Francis marks a significant turn in their previously contentious relationship. Despite Milei's earlier criticisms of the Pope, their meeting showcased mutual respect and potential collaboration. This encounter reflects the evolving political and social landscape in Argentina, where public figures reconcile for the greater good. The Pope's influence as a global religious leader and his Argentine roots make this reconciliation particularly poignant, hinting at possible implications for Argentina's international standing and internal dynamics. As Argentina navigates complex economic and social challenges, the relationship between its political leadership and the Vatican emerges as a fascinating subplot, potentially impacting the nation's path forward. Segment 7: Protests erupt in Greece over same-sex marriage bill. Greece finds itself at a social crossroads as over 1,500 protesters gather in Athens to oppose legislation legalizing same-sex marriage. This pivotal moment underscores the tension between progressive legal reforms and traditional societal values. The bill's introduction by Greece's conservative government, requiring support from across the political spectrum, highlights the changing attitudes towards LGBTQ+ rights in a predominantly Orthodox Christian country. The protests reflect the broader global struggle for LGBTQ+ equality, illustrating the challenges of reconciling deeply held cultural beliefs with the principles of inclusivity and human rights. As Greece debates this landmark legislation, the outcome will signify a significant step either towards broader acceptance for LGBTQ+ individuals, or the reaffirmation of conventional norms. Segment 8: Tragic series of murders shocks rural Canada. A devastating string of murders in rural Manitoba, Canada, involving the deaths of 5 individuals, including 3 children, has left communities in shock and mourning. The arrest of a 29-year-old man suspected in these interconnected incidents highlights the profound impact of violence on small communities and raises questions about the factors contributing to such tragedies. This incident underscores the need for effective law enforcement and community support systems to prevent violence and support victims' families. As Canada grapples with this horrifying event, it serves as a stark reminder of the importance of community safety and the deep scars left by such senseless acts of violence. Segment 9: Shooting at New York City subway station leaves 1 dead. A shooting at a Bronx subway station during the evening commute has resulted in 1 death and several injuries, sparking concern over public safety in New York City's transit system. The incident, with the shooter still at large, highlights the challenges of ensuring security in busy urban environments and the impact of gun violence on communities. As authorities investigate and search for the suspect, the city faces the broader issue of addressing the root causes of violence and implementing measures to protect its residents. This tragic event underscores the ongoing struggle to balance freedom and security in public spaces, a challenge facing cities across the United States. Thank you for tuning into Middle Ground Media. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more unbiased news. Join us again tomorrow for your daily dose of truth and clarity.